Hi, my name is Tejas Kare, and my partner is Avai Dawadi, and our project is Nexus. Research is messy. That's why we built Nexus. Capture anything, from text to images to diagrams, and our AI assistant automatically converts it into one polished and organized Markdown document. At the same time, our AI agent has access to your entire document as well as your current capture to make sure that the answers it's providing for you are useful as possible because of the extended context. In addition, our agents have tool calling capabilities, so they're able to use web searches and have vision models that adapt to whatever your needs are and are able to answer whatever question you need. In this demo, I'm going to be going over an example of when I would be using Nexus, and that's in my research lab. For example, I might be exploring a new technique to make models more efficient, such as this one, fast DLLM. And in doing so, I would probably have multiple different data sources. For example, I have different code files, I have the original paper, and I also have the demo that they created. But what I want to do is be able to create one centralized document that actually captures my understanding and is able to be used by me in the future whenever I want to come back to this. So I might start by just getting an overview of what it actually is. So I can see that this sentence summarizes that FastDLLM is a diffusion-based LLM inference acceleration framework. And by simply highlighting it and hitting Command-Shift-E, Nexus captures this and adds it to my document. And if I go back to the document, you can see that's been captured. In addition, I might want to get additional information about it, such as this graph. I can see that this graph highlights basically this trade-offs of the efficiency technique versus the baseline model. So I can hit Command-Shift-S and drag to take a screenshot of this, after which Nexus will automatically call its AI agent to create a summary of what this image is, if I want an explanation. And now, after seeing the AI analysis, I can perhaps edit it. So I can see that it's basically summarizing what this image is and is doing so accurately. And perhaps what I want to save is like the actual improvement that it gets. So I can only save that part, which is showing that the image shows an 8.1 times faster improvement. And then I can add this to my document. I can also change the section that's added to. There's only general right now, so I'll keep it like that, and I'll add it to the document. And we can now see that's been added, along with the summary of it. I might also want to look at code. So if I go to code, I can go and I might want an explanation of how this is working. So I can, again, highlight this, and I can hit Command-Shift-E to capture this and add it to that. But I might want to ask more about it. So now I can start chatting with the AI agent and say, explain to me how this code on code works. And the AI agent, as I mentioned earlier, has all of our document in context, and therefore it's able to use that in its knowledge base to make a more effective answer to the question. So it already has the understanding of FastDLLM. In addition, it might call various sub-agents, such as the web search agent or our markdown processing agent, to make its functionality better for whatever situation we have at hand. And we can see that it's basically giving me a breakdown of how this works. I could also fully open this up if I want to have a more involved chat with the agent and continue talking with it here. But for now, I can just go ahead and add that to my document if it's an important piece of code. And we can see that it's been added here. In addition, we have a live Markdown editor that allows us to accurately edit the document on the fly, because AI is not perfect and you often want your human in the loop. So I can make changes here. And this really gives you a lot of freedom to edit the document exactly how you see fit, and you can save that. We also wanted a cursor-like tool that allows us to revise our document with AI, and that's why I can tell AI to do something like add an intro that explains what FastDLLM does. And what this will do is it will call our AI assistant and create a cursor-style diff on our Markdown document so that we can get that change that we wanted. And we can see that we can see the diff in our original document and the updated one, and we can either hit tab to accept the changes or escape to reject them. And I can see that it's effectively added the introduction that I wanted. So I can hit tab and see that that's maintained its change. And I can continue editing as I want. So I hope that shows off some of what Nexus can do. And we're really happy because we feel like it allows you to really seamlessly integrate into your workflow and make your research process more efficient. Thank you, and we really appreciate this opportunity to present at the Anthropic Hackathon.